Good morning, everyone. Mr. Global here. News, politics, energy. Wow, what a morning. Before I get started, please hit the like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for all your support. Went to bed last night and there was a whole bunch of Republicans not supporting the bill. Got up this morning, they all support the bill. Unchanged. All support the bill, unchanged. And I think we kind of all saw that coming. I mean, this isn't our first rodeo. You know what I mean? Yeah. But as far as people finding out what Donald Trump offered those Republican House members, good luck with that. I don't think you're going to get told something, but you're not going to find out. Yeah. I watched an interview this morning where one said, basically, he's not going to enforce the parts of the legislation that they don't agree with. So they're going to go ahead and vote for it. What? Yeah, yesterday it was the worst piece of legislation ever. According to these people. Their words, not mine. Today they're a solid yes. And nothing in the bill has been changed. The corruption in Washington, D.C. I was under the understanding, or, for whatever reason, I think someone said they were going to drain the swamp. Yeah, that's not a thing. Not only did they not drain the swamp, they built a giant detention center in it. Unfortunately, it's for the wrong people. Yeah. It should be for people in Washington, D.C. So you have to ask yourself, what could these particular congressmen want? What would be the thing they would want the most? To not lose in the midterms. To retain power. To retain their seat. That's all any of them actually care about. And I believe what Donald Trump showed them was that a lot of the provisions in the bill, the real damaging ones, are somewhat delayed until you get past that midterm. Yeah. They want to be able to run in the midterms and say, see, it's not that bad. It's not, all the terrible things aren't happening. It's because they're not going to happen until after the midterms. Because for whatever reason, once someone gets an election behind them, the voters tend to forget. And the anger will fade. And we'll move on to something else. And they will continue to hold power in their seats in Washington, D.C. I think that was their biggest concern. Don't kid yourself into thinking that they care for 1 second about what's actually in the legislation. They don't. They don't. And so it is just another case of personal self-empowerment, more for the self, right? They only care about themselves. They don't care about the people. What benefits Chip Roy is what Chip Roy cares about. But they had to come out and say the things they had to say for their more conservative constituents who wanted even deeper cuts. To Medicare. These congressmen actually wanted to make the bill worse. So, I guess, I don't know if you can call it a win or not. So this bill it's going to pass. And the one thing I have left to wonder is if what Donald Trump said to these people is more dark and ominous than I'm even considering. We have seen the cruelty of the Trump administration and what they are willing to do. And it does make me wonder what threats Donald Trump could have possibly made if that's the route he went. Because that's what he does. If he can't make a deal, he just turns to threats. Maybe he threatened their families. Maybe he threatened their careers. Who knows? But nothing at all would surprise me that I heard Donald Trump did to get these votes. There is nothing you could say that would shock me about what Donald Trump may have threatened these people with, or what he may have offered them monetarily, maybe equity in businesses. There's no telling. Was it a bribe? Was it extortion? It was something. It was something. But I want to take this opportunity to remind MAGA what they supposedly stand for. Make America Great Again. They want to return back to a time, which wasn't that long ago, just a lifetime ago. The head of the household could go to work, buy a home, 2 cars, raise his kids, put him through college, all of these things just on his own or her own salary. And the other person in the household could work or not. But the point is, buying a home was easy, putting kids through college was easy, saving money was easy. All of these things could be done by just going to work. And every single thing that MAGA does, and every piece of legislation they pass, pushes us farther away from that time. Farther and farther away. And that is because that is not what MAGA means. It's not. Make America Great Again means more subsidies, benefits, and payoffs for big corporations and billionaires in the hopes that they will sprinkle some of that wealth down to the middle class. It is a 45-year project that has been failing for 45 years straight and has put the United States in an untenable debt situation. That's what they really mean. Because the leader of MAGA is a billionaire. And all the people around the billionaire are rich as well. This is why you don't elect billionaires and give them enormous amount of power. They're just going to do the things that benefit themselves. Let me know what you think in the comments section. Once again, please like and subscribe. Thank you guys. We'll see you in a little bit.